I wanted to do a quick video on the neatest tech product that I've gotten in recent memories. I got it as a Christmas present this past year, and I just wanted to do a quick video on it because I just love it so much. As you can see in this picture here, my family and I were a big fan of sunglasses. For sports, we mainly use Oakley sunglasses, but for everyday, I really love the Ray-Ban lineup. Here, my everyday glasses are the Clubmaster, just the old school Harry Potter style black frame. And then when I need something that's small and convenient to carry, I do have a pair of just the classic aviator style that you see a lot of people wear. I use the kind that have the smaller lobes here. These are gray, polarized. And then they also have the carbon fiber temples. And then finally, when I want something fashionable, I'm just kind of going out for the evening, I just have a pair of Clubmasters. Whereas my prescription Clubmasters are black, these actually have the brown frame, the brown lenses, and then the gold hardware. These are just kind of casual lounge by the pool or kind of glasses, so I didn't get the polarized versions of these. So anyway, you can imagine my sheer joy when I looked under the Christmas tree and found a pair of these from Santa. These are the Ray-Ban Metas. They're in the Wayfarer style, and they are the small size. Just a quick unboxing. If you're familiar with the Meta Ray-Bans, you know that it comes with a case that very closely simulates the original leather case. Except this one, of course, charges the glasses when they're in the case, kind of like AirPods. Have a status light there instead of a button. Closes magnetically. And I like the fact that the charging points are buried down here in the case, and they actually hold the glasses quite firmly. So I do like that. But anyway, I really like them. I've been using them for POV video instead of my GoPro. There's a couple of downsides to that. As probably everyone knows, this only shoots vertical video, whereas, you know, the GoPro, particularly my model, which can shoot in open gate, you have a wide variety of formats that you can use. The other thing being Gen 1 models, this is limited to 1080p, so you're not getting the 3K video of the newer models, so the Gen 2 or even the Oakley Metas. The other limitation is, at least for the software that I have, the maximum clip size is 3 minutes, which is fine for me because I've been using generally just for some POV video. One other downside I think of the video is that the stabilization is not as good as a dedicated like action camera. I tend to keep it on the medium setting so that it's not cropping so far into the image. So there is a lot of, particularly if you're walking, you know, there is a lot of shaking in the video. To me, I don't necessarily like it 100% stabilized if you're doing a walking video because to me it somewhat looks unnatural. Also, I know a lot of people have complained about the battery life of the frames. From what I understand, a lot of it is if you're playing music, that tends to drain the battery a lot. If you keep the Hey Meta feature on, that also tends to drain the battery very quickly. For me, it's not really a problem. I always carry the case with me anyway, so anytime the glasses are in the case, they're charging. But I will tell you, for some reason, the Meta glasses, the blackout effect is really strong. And if you're not familiar with that, it's just the fact that with polarized lenses, sometimes you won't be able to see like LCD screens. But for some reason, the blackout effect on these are really, really strong. I went into my favorite burger joint and they have all LCD screens for their menus. And I looked and they have 3 big ones over the counter and I looked at them and they were all blank. And I was so disappointed because I actually thought the place was closed and it just turned out that it was from the polarization effect of these lenses. So based on your application, if it's important for you to be able to see some kind of readout while wearing these, you know, that's one thing to take into consideration if you're thinking about getting the polarized lenses. I will say overall though, I'm like 100% happy with these. Maybe I should say 1000% because they were a present. So I was like really pleased to get these. In fact, I like them so much that I went to Lens Crafters and I went ahead and ordered a pair of prescription transition lenses. I just like them so much that I wanted to use them as my everyday glasses. So stay tuned for a follow-up review when we replace the sunglasses with my prescription transition lenses. In the meantime, I'll end with some holiday footage that I took with my Meta glasses. Oh yeah. Well, I can't get the... Oh, there we go. Ready? Look at that gingerbread house, man. Oh, that's cute. If you've stayed to the end of the video, mahalo, I really appreciate it. Like I said, stay tuned for a follow-up review on how the Ray-Ban Metas work as everyday glasses. Mahalo.